It was a busy time at the docks. All the engines were working hard, pushing and pulling freight cars about. One morning, Percy was late. Cranky the Crane was quick to criticize. Huffed Percy. Percy was shocked. He told the other engines what Cranky had said. Snorted James. Said Henry. I'm afraid it did, along with two more. Cranky was delighted. The lorry was very rude. A little later, Percy met Thomas and James. Another lorry was being rude to them. Then he saw Percy. Exclaimed Thomas. Agreed James. The next engine to meet a lorry was Toby. Replied the lorry. Spluttered Toby. Interrupted his driver. But when they arrived at the flour mill, Toby was shocked to see yet another lorry. The foreman spoke to Toby's driver. Replied his driver. Toby trundled sadly away. His railway ran through a narrow gorge, but vehicles had to tackle a steep and dangerous road. When Toby arrived, he saw the lorry from the quarry again. It was loaded with rock, thought Toby. And he was. The driver was thrown clear. He muttered. The wrecked lorry was taken to the docks. Percy looked at the lorry. He teased. Replied the lorry. Said Percy, and wheeshed him loudly. Then Butch, the breakdown vehicle, arrived. He was towing the lorry from the flour mill. Asked Toby's driver. He was overloaded with flour, came a reply, and he broke down. Said Toby. Replied the lorries. Then James whistled excitedly. James asked. Stupid lorry was reversing and fell straight into the sea, said the tow truck man. Later, Thomas arrived. He looked at the three lorries and laughed. The lorries didn't return, and the engines now worked even harder to make sure they never will.